Hi friends, how are you doing today? So I'm here with week 8 of from my book, How My Loving Him Taught Me How to Love Myself. Yeah, week 8. So this is what I was going through in about 8 weeks, like 2 months of trying to get over the person that broke my heart. Or actually getting over the person that broke my heart. Let's get that straight, because I did get over it and I'm better for it. But yeah, so this is, I told you on the last video about the exercises and everything, and looking into the mirror, and every week trying to, every day actually, just to say that you love yourself. And even if you don't know yourself, it's okay, because you will find yourself in that exercise. So I was just reading over, it is so cool, so I'm going to read it to you. And so this is week 8, and it's like, OMG, I'm back. I faced myself in the mirror quite by accident. I just looked up and there I was, back again. My eyes were sparkling and shining. I was laughing. It was amazing. It's so nice to see me again. This is going to be a great week. So I actually remember that I was getting out of the shower, and I'm, just doing my daily routine, and I was getting out of the shower and my mirror was right there, and I looked up and I was like, oh my God, there you are. Hi. And I started jumping up and crying and laughing, and I was so happy. I'm like, it's so nice to see you again. Wow, that was such a great feeling. That is one of the best feelings in my life, to find myself again, to know myself again, to see myself as the person that I am again after so many years of being somebody's mom, somebody's wife, or somebody's anything. So it was great just to see me for who I am, and was happy to see me too. I was just like, there you are, girl. I am never going to let you go again. And I promised myself to never, ever, ever disconnect with myself again. So that was really, really a great feeling. This exercise does work. Just look in the mirror, tell yourself that you love you, even if it's hard right now. Just keep doing it. Don't give up. Like I said, I cried and I cried, and I was like, I don't even like you. And, by 8 weeks in, I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, how you doing, girl? It was so great. So make sure that you just stick with this, stick with that exercise. Find your own way. Just don't stalk the person or anything like that. Find your own way of trying to just get rid of all of that shenanigans and all of that bad feeling and everything that's in your heart, because you're a beautiful person, you're good, and whoever that is, the person, he or she that hurt you, broke your heart, they didn't deserve you. So you're better off without that anyway, because if they did, they would never hurt you. So yeah, that was my week 8. I'm like, it's going to be a great week. So I'm gonna go straight into week 9, and I was like, the gym is great, reading is wonderful. I still have the urge to reach out to him, not as often, but I still do. I want to tell him how amazing I'm doing. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, I still want to tell him, like, I'm doing good without you. But instead of texting or calling him, I made a journal. I write what I want or need to tell him down, and I keep it to myself, which is good. That's a good exercise for almost anything. Actually, my therapist said that I should do that with my ex-husband. Just write down what you need to tell them if somebody in your past has done something to you, instead of confronting them. Just write down what you need them to hear, and then just tear up the letter. Like, just get it out. Just get it out of your system. Get it out of the way. That's a good form of therapy. I also, in the beginning, of all of this, like, I wrote myself a letter, and I was like, dear Yvonne, like, I wrote a letter like I was writing to a best friend, and it's like, you're really good. I know you're going through a hard time, but you're strong, you're confident, you're beautiful, so don't let things get you down. It was along those lines. And then I put, I love you, sincerely, Yvonne. So I keep that letter. I like to just refer to it every now and again when I'm letting something get to me, or I'm feeling insecure or down, or you know, just sometimes we feel that way. It just happens. It's just what it is. So anyway, I was like, yeah. So if this it keeps getting sorry, I write what I want to or need to tell him down, and I keep it to myself. It's keeping me from reaching out, and I get it out of my system. That was that. So that was probably a really good week. I'm like, you can tell that I'm not sad anymore. Like, I'm just pretty much probably just numb to everything. So that's just how that goes. Week 10. Today was a good day. I did get a bit upset, but I controlled myself. I guess something or someone reminded me of him. I cried for about a minute, not days, as that old feeling of emptiness crept into my heart. I told myself to get it together, girl, and I did. I am so very proud of myself. So, oh wait, I still got more. I am so happy with this one. I just feel how I started getting myself together. So I continue. It says, I will continue to be strong, independent, and in control of my feelings. I've learned that it is my choice of how my day will be. I choose my day to be happy and productive. I choose to live, love, and laugh. I do miss him. I want him, but I don't need him. Holla. So that was nice. In the beginning, when we first broke up, I really thought I needed this guy. Like, I needed to have him in my life. That I needed everything that he had. You know, the nice fancy house, the nice car. You know, or in him. I mean, he was amazing. You know, but that's just how it is with some things. It's how it goes. You know, so just don't give up. Don't think you're alone. Don't, like I said, talk to your friends. Don't forget to always talk to your friends. Talk to your family. You are not alone. Gain your confidence back, and, you know, find a person that you truly are. Learn from this mistake. Don't feel angry or I mean, I guess you could be a little angry. I mean, I know I was in the beginning, but then I was just more hurt because I loved him so much. In my mind, I thought love don't get you angry. So I was just pretty much just sad and upset and crying all the time. But I was never really truly angry or anything. I was just hurt, just pretty much hurt. You know, stop blaming yourself for something that somebody else does, because it is not your fault. You cannot make a person love you if they're not going to love you. You can't. You can't do that. You can't make them. You can control your heart and your emotions, but you cannot control somebody else's. So just please remember that, because I was always thinking, oh, my love is so strong. You know, he should just love me back. I demanded that he, you know, love me back. I couldn't understand it, and that's just not how it goes. So make sure you don't try to make somebody do something that they don't want to do. It's your emotions that you are in control of. And so just love yourself enough to know that you don't have to take what they're dishing out, because you're beautiful, you're strong, you're lovely, you're handsome. I mean, man, woman, anybody that's letting this happen to them, because men get their hearts broken too. That's why. And I feel as though sometimes they feel more than women. And that's why as they get older through life and things happen to them, they're harder to commit. But that's that. Yeah, so that was weeks 9, 10, and 11, I believe. I mean, 8, 9, and 10. So, and they were short to the point. Wow, since week 11, I talked to him today. He reached out to me, but we'll get with that. We'll get on that one the next time, because I like the whole feeling. I mean, it might have been I like the whole feeling of that part, leaving us with that part of where, you know, I found myself. I found out who I was. I mean, you know, I didn't give up on my exercise. I read all of my books. I, you know, read about self-help, self-love, like it, you know, just everything. And I read books to try to understand men and everything. In one of these chapters, I really did write down all the books that I read, probably in the end. So, you know, but I'll let you know about that And that's cool. I wrote a bunch of poems in here, and you know, I'll get to some of them, but we'll finish off the weeks. I only have like week 11 or 12 or something, and then I just went on to something else. But I mean, because I was good then, I was doing okay. Yeah, so that's it. That is the weeks. That's I am so happy. Even when I read this, just to see how far I got, how you know, how the worst time in my life actually made me into the person that I am today. A confident woman that knows her value, that knows what she deserves in life. So that, to me, was worth it, even though at the time I didn't think so, because I am happily married. I, you know, have zero tolerance for anything or anybody that thinks that they want or try or even begin to even think about hurting me in any kind of way whatsoever. Unfortunately, it might be a little bit easier for me to walk away from somebody. But you know what? If you're not treating me right, then somebody's got to do the walking away, and I'd rather do it before it gets worse. But I mean, my love is still strong. My love is still very, very strong for the person that's giving their love to me. It will not falter until they falter. So, and I know I do my best, and I know that I am, you know, decent and kind and loving to my husband, and he is the same way to me. So that's all you need. We are friends. You know, we are friends, and I really believe that that is very important in a relationship, or even a building one. Become friends first. You know, don't be all crazy, possessive, and all that stuff. Don't try to make, like I keep telling you all the time, do not try to make somebody love you, because it's not going to happen. They have to do it on their own. It's their heart. That's how they feel. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you want to send a message, please do. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. We have a couple more weeks to go through, and then I'll just start doing a little clips from the book and everything. Bye, friends.